How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Good evening. Welcome to Southside High School Don Reichert Gymnasium. This is SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Hospital. Carrington Thompson on the camera. Tim Atkinson here calling your play-by-play and color this evening. Excited to get back into the girls' action for SummitCitySports.com as Southside comes into tonight's match hosting Northside. They come in with an overall record of 3-4 with a conference record of 1-2. They're led by Juanita Goodwell, well-respected head coach in the girls' basketball arena in the state of Indiana. She's in her 7th year. She's 106-45 in those 7 years. On the other side, just across town, is the Northside Redskins. They come into tonight 2-6 overall, 0-1 in that same Summit Athletic Conference. They are led by Jamie Rops, who is in her 5th year at the school, looking to rebuild this once proud Northside Redskin program. Again, this is SummitCitySports.com. We'll be here with you for the doubleheader. Girls here first with the boys yet to follow. Well, right now we're going to send it down to the PA announcer for the starting lineups and national anthem. Welcome back here to Don Reichert Gymnasium on the campus of Southside High School. This is Parkview. This is SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Hospital. Tim Atkinson here calling your action. Starting lineups have been announced. National anthem is behind us, and we're getting ready to get the tip off going here at Southside High School. Huge arch rival here this evening. Southside and Northside, just a couple miles separate these two schools as Southside comes out with the tip off the jump. Nathan goes down low. First shot up, no good. That's number 12, McCabe Jones. Just too hard on that first shot right out the gate. We do play 4 8-minute quarters here in girls high school varsity basketball. Out of bounds underneath the basket. Nearly a 5-second, but here comes South. Nice dribble drive in the lane, and she's going to go to the line. That's number 5, Shamari Jackson, the sophomore. She'll head to the line to shoot 2. Schindler, that's her first, the team's first for Northside. Shamari Jackson. First one's up, back rim, and spins out. Summit, second attempt. Back rim's no good. Hustle for the ball came down by Jones. Jones with the good hustle, rebound, good look down in the paint. Very good look. That time it just missed the bunny. Jones got the rebound again, but turned over and Northside possessed. Here comes number 12 in red, Tyra Petit. Calling out the play, man-to-man defense by Southside. Good hands that time by Joey Stanford. Is the turnover. Here comes South. They look to push up to Stanford. Stanford gets cut off by Sewell. Out to the top, key to Jones. Jones with the runner. That one rattles home. First basket of the game goes to Makiba Jones, as that one is almost turned over, and we're going to get a jump ball on the court. That'll go to Northside on the alternating possession. Makiba Jones, though, very active early going on the offensive end. 2 boards, has the first 2 points on the scoreboard as well for her Lady Archers. Little trap at the half-court line. Active hands, and nearly a turnover, and it was. She went down to the court with the ball is what the referee judged that as. Turnover, Northside. We're going back to South. Joey Stanford going to run the show here for Coach Goodwell. Again, Juanita Goodwell in her 7th year here at the school. Dribble drive, gets it to the baseline, puts it up, no good. There's Jones once again, but just too much muscle on the ball, had to fight through the contact. But Jones again with another offensive board. That's her 3rd here in the early going. And Southside picks up on that full court pressure that they're known for, as they like to pressure the full game. 32-minute game. Good look to the charity stripe, couldn't handle. Telegraph pass turned over, and who else but Jones gets the ball. She needs help. She outlets to Stanford. Stanford gets it knocked away by Sewell. Picked up by Lady Archer, Nathan. Nathan kicks it out to Jones. Little step back 3 ball. Back rim no good. And jump ball on the rebound. Good aggression there on the far side between Sewell and Stanford. Senior battling senior. Out of bounds to Southside. Archers up 2-0. 6:10 remaining here in the first quarter. Easy post feed right out of bounds. Coach Wappus will have to take a look at that and make the adjustment, because that was way too easy. Inbounded directly to Denise Chapman, the sophomore. She put it up, got fouled. We'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Northside's 2nd foul. That one rattles out for Chapman. Denise Chapman with her 2nd attempt. Back rim no good again. Rebounded that time by Sewell. Kicks it out to Sewell. That's Lindsay Sewell, number 13, and Nicole Sewell, number 40. No good on that launch. Rebounded by Stanford. Stanford looks to push up to Nathan. Nathan looked down low. Has Stanford. Jones just didn't put the ball down out of her hand before she took that step. Turnover for Southside. We're going back North's way. 5:47 remaining in the first quarter. 2-0 is your score. South on top. Booted ball there by Makiba Jones, the sophomore. You'll notice a lot of sophomores in this starting lineup. Starters for Southside: Darshana Nathan, Shamari Jackson, Makiba Jones, Joey Stanford, and Tanise Chapman. Northside gets it in through the hands. They picked up, and now throw away by Northside. Petit let go of it. Nathan's going to go to the cup, puts it up good. Nathan pushes the lead for the Lady Archers, 4-0. Coach Wappus will get the TO to try to talk to her girls, get the momentum going back in the Northside way. Sluggish start with the turnovers. But good pressure defense, as Southside is known for, at full court pressure. Man-to-man, they throw a trap in there on that press. Nobody coaches it better than Juanita Goodwell in this area. Well respected, as I mentioned in the opener. But this is SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Hospital. I am Tim Atkinson. We are in the first game of the doubleheader. Have the boys varsity up next. Following this game, maybe a 20-minute break or so. Back to the action out of the timeout. Southside with their pressure, and they're going to get a foul. Cheapy there called on Darshana Nathan. It's going to be Southside's first foul. Nathan's first. This is tough for Northside, even to inbounds a ball here with this pressure. Inbounds it, but they always force it to the deadly corners. This time they get a good outlet and push. That ball just airmailed too high for Sewell. Charity Schindler there. Check that. Have to get the number check on that. Number 10 was not on the roster. I think they just changed Charity. We'll have to check that at halftime or break. Here come the Redskins. Good pressure defense there by Stanford. Coming from behind, knocking it away. And they're going to get a travel called as Nathan tried to split the D, but one too many step. We'll go back to Northside, down 4-0. We've played 3 minutes in this first quarter. We play 4 8-minute quarters. Inbound to Petit. Petit being guarded by Nathan. Jones, and that's taken away that time by number 14, Hackbarth, and just can't get the layup to go in, just a bit hard. Hackbarth, here come Northside, kicks it out to Petit. Petit left alone, chose not to launch the three and set up a play here for her Lady Redskins. Petit, good dribble drive, and that one's turned over again. Here's Joey Stanford, left-handed lay-in, good. Joey Stanford with their first bucket. Now up 6-0 is Southside. Northside in serious danger here. Need to get off this zero as this pressure is causing them fits. Once again, another turnover. Stanford is going to go to the line. She'll get a chance to convert a three-point play on that left-handed lay-in. Another foul on Northside. Full court pressure really causing fits for Northside. Checking in for Northside, number 2, Jewel Roy, the freshman. For Northside, rattles in for Stanford. She completes the three-point play. Ball comes into Roy, good outlet to Petit. Petit now trapped, back to Roy. Roy, good looking pass right there to Sewell. The freshman showing good composure on the first couple touches. There's number 5, Braden. Braden, look, cross court. Good one touch to Sewell, but she can't finish. Lindsay Sewell. Stanford comes out with another rebound and takes it coast to coast. Joey Stanford with her 5th point. You got to stop ball, and especially the likes of Joey Stanford. Took the rebound, went all the way to the other end. Good outlet to Sewell, but just over the head, picked up by Southside. Here comes number 14, Hackbarth. Looks in the corner. Down low, good look to number 34, Tanise Chapman with her first bucket. Turnover, left-handed lay-in by number 14, Hackbarth. Checked at number 10, Shakira Lacey with the bucket off the turnover. Inbounding the ball underneath the basket after the made bucket. Causing Fitch as Coach Wap is trying to let her team know, breaking the press and being calm underneath the pressure here tonight against this Southside tough D. Coach Goodwill on the other side, really pleased. I can imagine up 15-0 to start this game. They are absolutely showing the rival, crosstown rival, where the power lies here this evening. We are at Southside High School, home of the Archers, Don Reichert Gymnasium. This is SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Hospital. Carrington Thompson on the camera. Tim Atkinson here calling your play-by-play. But what a start for Southside in their pressure defense. Once you get Joey Stanford going out in the open court, you can see she can finish with both hands on either side of the cup. Outstanding player, point guard for Coach Goodwill, as she'll get her first rest of the first quarter. North side, and they're going to get a kick called. That time number 22, Amaya Jones, another sophomore for Coach Goodwill. And she's loaded with talent. Slow start to the season, obviously. Roy, and she turns it over. The freshman there just got rattled, taking it to the baseline. Here comes the sophomore for South. Tried to look low, is going to go the wing. Back up top, and that's going to be a travel. Good call. Amaya Jones just shuffled her feet. Turnover for South, and that's really been the only defense against their offense, has been their own turnovers here in this first quarter. Sewell into Roy. Roy, the freshman, picks it up, throws it out to Petit. Petit brings it across the timeline, and she's going to get a bump called on Nadea Gonzalez. That's Southside's second team foul. Gonzalez is first. Inbound now to Petit. Boy, Southside just harasses every pass. Nice little left-handed floater, can't get it to go. Where's the rebound going to come down to? It came down to North. At number 40, Nicole Sewell. She put it right back up. Couldn't get it to go, but got fouled. Head of the line now to try to convert two to get her Northside Lady Redskins on the board here with 2.5 minutes to go in this first quarter, down 15-0. Northside does struggle from the line as a team, just shooting 41%. That one, no spin on that ball. Just need to get a little more backspin, get the knees back, get a little more touch on that ball. But Sewell misses the first. Second attempt, up, and that one does rattle home. So Northside finally on the board, 15-1. South looks to push. Man-to-man defense. Nope, they're going with the 2-3 zone, it looks like, here for Northside. And they're going to get a traveling called on number 22, Jones. Maya Jones, a sophomore. Back-to-back turnovers for South. But they have a chance to set up their press. As they look inbound there. And turned over right to Jones. Jones put it right back up for the easy bucket. Sewell outlets it to Roy. Roy comes up with the left. Good spin dribble. Is pressured. Good look down low. Looked like that was tipped by South, but it was not. Coach Wappis trying to have some words with the young freshmen, as these are going to be great learning experience here playing this high pressure defense of Southside. 17-1, Southside on top. 2 minutes remaining in this first quarter. Left-handed layup and rattles home. Nice take to the bucket. Nadea Gonzalez. That was Jakira Lacey with the bucket, number 10. Roy, and then almost thrown out of bounds. Sewell saved it to Lindsey Sewell. Back to Nicole Sewell. Sewell goes baseline. Toss it back out to Pertute. Pertute finds Lindsey Sewell nicely. Jumper no good. And they're going to get a jump ball called. Looked like Sewell had the majority of that ball, but alternating possession. We'll go back to Southside. 19-1 now. Southside on top, minute and a half remaining in this first quarter. South had a slow start, but has gained serious control of this game as Northside stays in this 2-3 zone. Want to try to make South shoot over the top. A nice take. Gonzalez goes glass from about 12. Outstanding play as Sewell just can't find her teammate, Nicole Sewell. It's going to be another turnover for North, and it's been a majority on just the out of bounds, the inbound being of the ball out of bounds underneath the basket on makes and turnovers. So Northside's really going to have to adjust. So they stay in the zone out top to Gonzalez. Jones. Maya Jones, a sophomore. Back up to Joey Stanford. It's a screen from Makeba Jones. Out to Gonzalez. 53 seconds remaining. Remember, no shot clock in the state of Indiana. Northside looks like they come out of their zone. They're going to get a travel call. Nice switch up on defense. Caused the turnover. As I've mentioned, Southside, really the only defense they've had useful against them is their own turnovers as they look inbound to Sewell, and they break it up to Lindsey Sewell. She kicks it back to Pertute. Pertute from the top of the key, but off the glass, no good. Picked up by Gonzalez. She corrals it. Good take, went with the right hand, going to get a foul called on Nicole Sewell. That's going to be the team's fourth. Maya Jones to the line to shoot two for Southside. Up 20, 21-1 here in the early going. Good backspin and arc on that free throw. Just couldn't get it to drop. Nicole Sewell checks out. Checking in is number 11, Charity Schindler. Average is almost 5 boards a game for Northside. They're going to go lane violation on Southside. We're going to go Northside ball. And Coach Goodwell is going to take off the press here with just under 30 seconds remaining. Northside, doesn't matter when they get the shot, just the best one possible. And that was a good-looking shot by Pertute. Rebounded by Lindsey Sewell. And that's going to be off of Southside. The far referee's called. 17 seconds remaining. Northside needs a bucket just to get some momentum going into the second quarter. Roy inbounds it to Pertute. Pertute, good look down low. Number 33, she's double teamed immediately. That was Brianna Marshall. And alternating possession, we're going to stay Northside ball. 10.5 seconds remaining in the quarter. Marshall up top to Schindler. Pertute couldn't handle it, finally does. Going to launch a 3-ball, almost banked in. Rebounded by Northside Roy, and that's how we're going to end the first quarter. Southside making a statement here this evening, early, up 21-1 over Northside. This is SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Hospital. We are at the Don Reichert Gymnasium on the campus of Southside High School. They're hosting These Northside Redskins just been outmatched on the pressure side of things. Just can't handle the pressure from the press of Southside. So it's been extremely effective tonight, and it's not like it's any secret. Coach Goodwill has employed that press for years. Anybody that plays Southside knows very well what's going to get thrown at them anytime they play the Lady Archers. Southside ball to start the second quarter. That's Nathan up top. Darshana Nathan over near side here. That's number 5, Jackson. Up, no good. Rebounded by South. Rebounded again by South. They're getting a foul called on Lindsay Sewell. Outstanding rebounding by number 34, Denise Chapman for Southside. Been controlling the boards and the paint here on the Southside offensive end. Chapman. No good on the first attempt. 21-1. As we have an issue here at the scorer's table. Let's see what it could be. But a great slate of basketball around the area. City is loaded with girls and boys high school basketball that is top level in the state of Indiana. Right here in Fort Wayne, where the number 1 state-ranked girls basketball team sits, that's at Homestead High School. They're ranked number 1 in Class 4A, not only 4A, the state, obviously. As Norwell, the other surrounding area team, just clipped into the top 20. Regardless of class here in the state, they are a 3A class school, as that one's no good by Chapman, rebounded by Northside. No good, and here comes South. Got a stop ball here, that's Lacey. Good drop-off pass, it just can't get it to roll in, but who's there but Chapman, but Chapman couldn't get the putback to go. Denise Chapman showing good effort on the glass on the offensive end. Petit from the elbow, off glass, no good. Rebounded once again by Chapman. Up to Nathan. Nathan's going to go through contact. Rebounded by South, and number 10, Jakiri Lacey. She puts it back up, can't get it to go, but go to the line to shoot 2. That calls on number 33, Brianna Marshall. That's the 6th team foul. That next team foul. Southside will be shooting in the 1-and-1. Jakiri Lacey. And can't get the second one to go. Marshall with the rebound. Petit, Sewell. Nice drop off to number 34 and a little floater. LaQuisha Ruth, number 34, gets the first field goal on the game, on the board for Northside as they stay in that 2-3 zone. As South is going to reset it. Far side, Hochbarth. Look down low. Joey Stanford with the spin move. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Marshall. And Stanford tried to get a piece and now is going to get a foul called. Foul called on Joey Stanford. Be the 4th team foul on Southside. Not sure what the holdup is here. Should be out of bounds to North, and it is, and Southside's gonna stay out of the press. Up 19. Petit. Man-to-man defense here for Southside. Petit looks for Marshall. Marshall put it right down in Stanford's chest, and she about grabbed it away. Ruth for 3 from the baseline. LaQuisha Ruth giving Northside some life. On the wing, Nathan looks to answer, and of course, Darshana Nathan answers with the 3-ball of her own. 25-6 is her score. 5:45 remaining in the second quarter. Petit gets it taken away by Stanford. Her 4th steal unofficially. She's going to pull it back and get help from her teammates. But you better pick her up or she'll launch it. Nathan's going to look another one, and she's going to drain another one. Darshana Nathan, back-to-back threes, up 28-6. Petit looks down low to Sewell, but Sewell just can't handle the pass. Out of bounds to South. Southside up big, 28-6. Their biggest advantage of the game. North stays in that zone. Looks down low. She had her pin nicely. Number 34, Denise Chapman, with her 4th point. Gets great positioning on that low block and just turned over her left shoulder for the easy bucket. Lindsay Sewell will give and go with Petit. Petit, no good on the floater. Off of Southside, controlled by Chapman. Excuse me, Nathan. Nathan gonna take it to the cup. Finish through the contact of Ruth. Outstanding take. Darshana Nathan, the junior, now has 10 points. That's the team high. Out of bounds. We're going to stay Northside ball. SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Hospital. As we're going to have a line shift here for Northside, it looks like. 5 players swap. And taking out the hot hand right now. And LaQuisha Ruth come in and gotten points right off the bench. 5 quick ones. Good look that time. Easy bucket. That for 23. Jordan Tabron. 3-ball in the baseline. No good. Rebounded by Southside and Gonzalez, but she stepped on the end line. Turnover. Ball goes back to Northside. 32-8. South has been in control pretty much from the jump. Started a little slow, but once that full court pressure picked up, really took control. Ball's about stolen that time by Shamari Jackson. Good hands. Good pressure defense by the Lady Archers, and there's Joey Stanford. That's her 5th steal. And can't finish the right-handed lay-in. That time blocked. Tough call on number 11, Charity Schindler. Got the block. Must have got a piece of the arm or the bodies. Number 30, Cambria Fitz will head to the line, the junior, to shoot 2. That's Northside's 7th team foul. First one front rim, hits off the heel, goes in. Forfeits.
Checking back in, the Lady Redskins, wearing number 34, LaQuisha Ruth.
LaQuisha Ruth, you can't keep off the court. She has 5 of your 8 points now. Came off the bench and immediately was the spark for Coach Wappus, and here she comes. She's a sophomore. Just got caught up, too many dribbles, taken up by Stanford. Stanford with another basket and steal. Stanford with 6 steals in this first half. It's a screen and roll. There's that pressure defense, scramble for the ball, and good hustle and aggression by both teams.
Back on the floor for Lady Archers, number 12, Akiva Jones, and number 22.
Stanford's going to come out. (35-8), Southside on top. That ball thrown to no man's land. Turnover for North. We're going to go back Southway. Akiva Jones inbound to the sophomore, Amaya Jones. Jones out to Fitz. Fitz looked to swing it to Gonzalez. Northside still in that zone. Baseline had an open look, held off, just under 3 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Fitz looks down low to Jones. Jones can't handle it, picks it back up. Back up top to Gonzalez. They're going to reset it here. Cambria Fitz. Fitz to the wing. That's number 22, Maya Jones, no good. Gets her own rebound. Nice looking shot there from 15 by number 22. Excuse me, that was number 20, Nadea Gonzalez. Her 4th point. Pushes the lead, 37-8. Biggest lead for Southside. Good hustle, but they're going to get a traveling called on number 50, Tony Starks, the senior. Tough break, just off balance after catching that loose ball. SummitCitySports.com brought to you by Parkview Hospital. Carrington Thompson on the camera. This is Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play as Ruth looks to inbound for North. Dangerous pass picked up by Petit. Good look and can't finish. Tyra just couldn't throw it down. Double team. Ruth open for another 3-ball. LaQuisha Ruth. It's her second 3, 2 for 2 from the 3 line. Added another bucket. She has 8 early points. Good floater off the glass. Just can't get it to go by Jones. Gets her own rebound and is fouled by Braden. Amaya Jones to the line to shoot 2. First one up and back rim, spins out, no good. Amaya Jones having an outstanding game off the bench, just 2 points, been super active and running the backup point guard duties for Coach Goodwill. Knocks down the second, did Jones. As the pressure is called off, up 27. Minute 45 remaining here in the second quarter. Petit picks her ball up right over the timeline. Double team came for no reason. Here's Marshall, double teamed again, and Jones is going to come up with another steal. Good hands by Northside that time. Petit, good look, and spun in finally. Janelle Tyra with her first bucket. Gonzalez. Good dribble drive, throws it up from about 10, goes glass and in. Look at that dribble by Ruth. Ruth suck it out a bit much, but did get the carry. But you can see the skill by number 34, LaQuisha Ruth. Just a sophomore for Coach Wappus, who's in her 5th year. Jones for three from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Jones. Makeba Jones, she's gonna put it up, get hit, score, and she's gonna go to the line to try to convert the three-point play. Nice balanced scoring for Southside here this evening. Spreading the love. Everyone but 2 players on the roster have scored for Southside. As Makeba Jones converts a three-point play, she now has 5. Fitz picks up the loose ball. Good hands that time by Petit. And that's going to go off Southside, staying with North. 51 seconds, they're down by 30, 43-13. Here's your score. We're on the campus of Southside High School, Don Reichert Gymnasium. South has been in control from the jump. Petit pulls up, no good, just a bit hard. Gets her own rebound. Gonna go out to Ruth. Ruth, hesitation, gets double teamed immediately, and they're gonna get Jones on the foul. Southside's 5th team foul. Out of bounds to Northside. Braden inbound to Petit. Good cut by Ruth. Just can't get it to finish. As Makeba Jones comes up with the board and takes it coast to coast, puts it off glass and good. Makeba Jones with her 7th point. Northside just getting a lot of damage in transition defense. That's a nice looking jumper by Shamalia Braden. 45-15. Little 10-foot jumper by Amaya Jones goes glass. And that's where we'll end the first half with Southside on a huge advantage, up 47-15 over the Northside Lady Redskins. SummitCitySports.com brought to you by Parkview Hospital. We'll take a break for this halftime and join you for the second half. Welcome back to Southside High School. SummitCitySports.com brought to you by Parkview Hospital. Carrington Thompson has been on the camera. This is Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. South goes into halftime with a huge lead, 32-point advantage for the Lady Archers. Story of that first half has been the full court pressure on display by South, causing much chaos in the backcourt for Northside. That's why they find themselves down 47-15. Just can't battle through those turnovers. But Northside looking to build, get some momentum. Moving on here in the Summit Athletic Conference. Coach Wappus in her 5th year, trying to build at Northside. 47-15. About 10 seconds to go here before we get it going here in the second half. Again, the boys will be right after this game. See some high-flying action. Great entertainment here tonight at Don Reichert Gymnasium here on the campus of Southside High School. Looking at inbound is number 0, Darshana Nathan. She looks for Shamari Jackson. Nathan, Northside in that 2-3 zone. Here's Stanford. Stanford looks down low to Makeba Jones. Makeba Jones back to Stanford. Stanford launches a 3 from the wing, short, no good. Rebounded by Jackson, put right back up and good. First bucket of the second half goes to Southside, 49-15. 2 8-minute quarters remaining. Petit gets bumped and then turns it over to Jackson. Jackson holds it for a minute. Nathan from the wing. Good defense by Sewell, Lindsay Sewell. She'll take it out to the top of the key. We're gonna come back to Stanford. Down low, beautiful pass that cannot finish for Chapman. Rebounded and pushed by Petit and just thrown away. Unforced turnover that time. or Northside. You got to take advantage when South does not put it in the bucket and they cannot set up their press. Nathan on the wing to Jackson. And Stanford running the baseline. She hops out to the wing, goes it to Nathan in the corner. Nathan looks down low to Jones, double team in the paint, kicks it out to Stanford. 2-3 zone by Northside. Nathan. Not a lot of movement offensive end for Southside. Need a flash in that open area. Right there it is. Schindler gets the block. Petit comes up with the loose ball. Petit tracked down by Stanford with her 7th steal. Unofficially on the game. Still have 14 minutes remaining here too. Down low to Chapman, up top to Jackson. Jackson kicks it to Nathan. Good drive and dish, no good. Rebounded by Makeba Jones. Put back, no good. Rebound again. Put back, no good. Rebounded by Nicole Sewell. Sewell fights off the defense. Outlets to Petit. Petit takes it across the timeline. Her team down 49-15. If you have to score in this second half, Petit picks up the dribble. Look to Sewell, couldn't get it to her. Stanford picks up that loose ball. And that's going to get a foul called on Petit. Northside's first team foul. Jackson will look to inbound to Stanford. Foul was on Petit. Stanford now running the point for Coach Goodwill. In her 7th year, has 7 years at the school. Nathan is going to take it to the charity stripe. Good curl dribble and drop-off pass, but blocked again by Schindler. Makeba Jones kicks it out to Nathan. Nathan back to Jones. Jones, hesitation, went glass, no good. Loose ball, rebounded by Petit. Nice look, little floater at the side of the glass for Braden. Goes back up top to Petit, rebounded by Sewell, no good. Lindsay Sewell can't get it to finish. And jump ball alternating possession. We're gonna stay Northside ball. Down 49-15, 4:58 remaining in this third quarter. Northside yet to score here in this second half. Petit looks to inbound. She does to Sewell. Sewell finds Ruth. Ruth launches it on first touch. No good. Rebounded by Schindler. Schindler needs help in the corner. Finds it in Lindsay Sewell. Sewell kicks it back to Petit. Jumper inside the three-point line. Goes glass. That's good. Petit with her first bucket. Up top to Jackson. Jackson splits the defense, picks up the dribble off the loose ball, no double dribble. And that's not going to be a shooting foul on the floor. It is 49-17. That's going to be a turnover for Northside. Excuse me, for Southside. We're going to go back Northside's way. Look at the momentum going for North. Petit brings it up. Dribble drive, gets cut off, finds Ruth, but the Ruth's out of bounds on the end line. It's another turnover for the Lady Redskins.
Checking in for Lady Archer, number 22, Amaya Jones. And number
Makeba Jones and Amaya Jones. Check in for Southside. Amaya Jones going to run the point. Joey Stanford on the bench. Good hands that time by Petit. Sewell picked it up and then turned right back to Jones. Jones, being picked up by Ruth, picks up the dribble. Has Makeba Jones in the corner. Goes up top that time to Lacey. Back to Jones. Lacey Down low. Nice pass in the corner. Pump fake. Dribble drive, no good. Ruth finds Petit at the top of the key. Schindler from the wing. Right-handed three ball. That's good. Charity Schindler with her first bucket. That's a three ball. 49-20. Southside on top. 3:10 remaining. Good dribble drive. Stop and just one too many step after she picked the ball. Shuffle on the jump stop. Turnover south. We're going back to north side. Petit being picked up by Lacey. Finds Ruth. Ruth turnaround three ball. Goes glass. No good. Schindler and Jones. 50-50 ball, and they're going to get a tie-up. Alternating possession will go back to Southside. Jones inbounds to Jones. Michaela Jones will come back to Amaya Jones. Split the D. Three ball. Akbar, third ball, no good. Rebounded by Michaela Jones, put back up, and finishes through the contact and one. Michaela Jones, that's twice now. She's finished through contact. Converted that three-point play in the second quarter. Has 9 points on the game. Make it 10. Nicole Sewell inbounds, looking for Petit. Petit calls out the play, crosses the timeline. Man-to-man deep pressure defense by Southside. Ruth, look for Sewell. Sewell does get bumped by number 50, Tony Starks. Excuse me, they're going to call that on Kiva Jones. Just Southside's first team foul here in the second half. That one spins in, good. Tyra Petit with the bucket, now has 4. Ruth shot the passing lane nicely and got caught up on the dribble. Good look, unselfish play to Petit. Petit with back-to-back buckets. 52-24. The foul call that time on Petit. 13 foul for Northside. Down 28 here to South. Obviously the cream of the crop here in the state of Indiana. The Homestead Lady Spartans, led by Carissa McLaughlin. Outstanding player, committed to the Florida Gators to play women's basketball down there in Gainesville. Highly suggest you check out a Homestead varsity girls basketball game in your near future. Southside now, a minute and a half to go. Up 28, been in control. David Jones, skip pass. Goes down low. Starks, and that's going to be a turnover. Back to Northside. Petit goes behind the back, picks up the dribble, looks for Ruth. Ruth, good look to Sewell, but was blocked by Starks and off of Sewell, out of bounds to the Lady Archers. Minute 10 remaining in the third. 28-point lead for Southside. Maya Jones running the point, splits the defense way too easily at the top there. They got to close the gap. The two at the top of that 2-3. Good look down low. Good up and under move to draw the foul. Tony Starks, the senior, coming off the bench here in the third quarter, adding a little spark. Starks to the line to shoot a pair. First one up and good. That's her first bucket. Excuse me, first point of the game. Lindsay Sewell comes out. Marshall checks in. Brianna Marshall, the junior. Second attempt. Right rim, no good. Rebounded by Makiba Jones. Three ball by Amaya Jones. Wet glass for the three ball. Amaya Jones with her 8th point. First points in the second quarter. Petit, 35 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Gets a screen from Nicole Sewell. Jump shot no good, but is fouled. Petit will head to the line to shoot 2 now. As Coach Goodwill have a word with the senior there. First one good for Petit. She now has 7 points, all coming in this second half. Second one rims out, no good, rebounded by Makiba Jones. Apologize for that. Had somebody knock the camera down. As that's an easy lay-in for Northside. 56-27, 10 seconds remaining. Three ball at the buzzer. That's good. Three ball of Jakara Lacey to end the third. That gives her 8 points here through 3, and the score, Southside up 59-27. Been in control, no doubt about it, from the jump. Slow start, but once they got out in that press, took control of the game. Other games here this evening around the area in the Summit Athletic Conference. Concordia is visiting Carroll. Northside at Southside here on Don Reichert Gymnasium floor here. Northrop travels to Lures. Snyder heads out to New Tech, Wayne. And Homestead will head to Bishop Dwenger. This will all be followed by the boys varsity action at each of those respective gyms. But here in the Summit Athletic Conference, Homestead 6-0, 3-0 in the conference, but tied in the lead with Lures. Lures is 2-0 in the conference, has not played Homestead. Ruth drops it to Sewell, to Marshall. Marshall looks from a screen from Sewell. Stanford got a hand on it. Picked up. Here's Nicole Sewell. Looked down low, but two. Roy with the jumper from the elbow. No good. Rebounded by Chapman. Outlet to Stanford. Stanford with the right-handed layup. Can't spin it in. Rebounded. And put back up by Southside. That's number 32, Michaela Caudill. She'll get to go to the line to shoot 2 now. As Marshall will get hit with that foul. Caudill, first attempt. That one is good. Her first bucket, the junior. Their first minutes of the game. Second one, front rim's no good, and got her own rebound. Caudill put it back up, no good. Rebounded by Chapman, put back no good. And Caudill again with another rebound, but that one's going to be a jump ball on the tie-up. Alternating possession. We're going to stay here, though, on the south side end. Joey Stanford looking to inbound. Look for Nathan crossing across the lane. She finds her. Dribble drive, kicks it out to Jackson. No good for Jackson. And I think that hit the pole above the board, holding it from the ceiling here at Southside High School. So turnover, 7:05 remaining in the game. Southside up 60-27. Ruth left it for Sewell, no good. Rebounded by Caudell. Caudell with 3 rebounds. Up to Chapman. Chapman with the easy bucket. (62-27). Southside in control. Ruth, little crab dribble, kicks it to Marshall. Marshall gets a screen, and then Nathan's going to come out and hedge that screen, but too heavy. It's going to be a foul called. Shauna Nathan. It's going to be the 3rd team foul on the Lady Archers. Ruth. You can see Ruth with a lot of skill, just real raw out there on the court. Just a sophomore. That will come with the experience. Nathan took it all the way to the cup, but they're going to get a foul called on the floor on number 23, Jordan Tabron. Out of bounds here, Joey Stanford for Southside looking to inbound. Being guarded there by Ruth. Inbounds to Jackson. Jackson takes it all the way to the lane, the basket, and that's going to be a offensive charge called on Shamari Jackson. Just needs to pull up. One too many dribbles, pull up with that little floater, but did not cause the offensive charge call. There's Ruth bringing it up. Sophomore goes behind the back, and that's going to be a travel on LaQuisha Ruth. You can see the skill there as coaches wanted to shoot that ball right there from 15. Joey Stanford, a little bump, crossover, pressuring defense, gets a screen from Caudell, takes it in. There's going to be another foul, another offensive foul called against Southside. Joey Stanford with the call. Mid turnover, South will head back north side. 6:02 remaining, 62-27. (62-27). Quisha Ruth. Threw it away to Caudell. Caudell on the breakaway has Marshall trailing her, and they're going to get a foul called on Marshall. That'll send Caudell to the line to shoot 2.
Foul number 33 against Marshall. At the line shooting a pair. Taylor Caudell.
Michaela Caudell. First attempt of 2. That one's good.
Number 12. Tyra Curtin, number 11. Cherry Shimba.
2 for 3 from the line for Caudell. Second attempt here coming. This is SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Hospital. Caudell lines up the second. Good backspin, front rim, no good. Rebounded and grabbed by Chapman to Jackson. Jackson, there you go with the pull up. Can't get her to go. Rebounded and pulled away by Joey Stanford. As her and Chanel Tyra both going for the ball, alternating possession will go to Northside. Petit with the ball. Petit off glass, no good. Rebounded by Nathan. Nathan crossover in the lane, too hard, just a little too much heat on that pass to Jackson. It'll be a turnover for Southside. Line change for South, as Caudell's the only one to stay in, up 63-27 with 5.5 minutes remaining in the game. Petit. Lines number 3, Juliana Clark, just checked in. She's a senior for Northside, and that's going to be a travel on Marshall. No call, threw it up because she knew the traveling call was coming. Maya Jones looks to push. Down low to Caudill, right-handed jump hook, no good, pulled down by Marshall. Marshall outlets to Parteet. Parteet gets picked up by Maya Jones. Push off by Parteet, and that's got to be called, and it is. Good defensive positioning by Maya Jones on the transition defense, causing the push off. 63-27, just under 5 minutes here remaining in the game. Jones looks near side to Gonzalez. Gonzalez, top of the key, comes back near side to Jones. Starks down low in the paint, hands it to Caudill. Need a bounce pass there. Jump ball will stay south. It's still south ball here. 4.5 minutes remaining. No good. Rebounded by Starks. Picks it out to Maya Jones. 3-ball. Back rim, no good. Caudill with another rebound. 3-ball this time. Hackbarth. That one won't fall. Southside about 2 minutes into that first quarter, started throwing on that press, and the turnover started flowing for Northside. That's when they jumped out to their 20-point lead and haven't looked back since. Another turnover for Northside. Outlet up to Hackbarth. She can't corral it. We're going to go to North. Keba Jones will check in for Caudill. Caudill with great minutes off the bench for Coach Goodwill. Parteet to bring it up. Being guarded by Maya Jones. Look for Clark. Picked off that time by Hackbarth. Hackbarth gets it stripped away from Parteet. Out of bounds, will stay on Southside's end. 3.5 minutes remaining. 63-27. SummitCitySports.com brought to you by Parkview Hospital. 3-ball that time. Hackbarth does find the bottom of the net. That's her first bucket and was the last Southside Archer to not be on the scoreboard. Now all 13 roster players for Coach Goodwill have scored. Makeba Jones, nice jump stop, let the defense go, put it up nice and easy. Great jump stop. Timeout called by Coach Wappis for Northside. 3:13 remaining in the game, 68-27, 41-point advantage for Southside. This is their biggest of the game. Boys game here to follow after this matchup. Both 4A schools, SAC conference foes. Arch rivals here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, just a couple miles down Clinton. As all that separates these two schools here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, with obviously a natural rivalry set up. So back to the action, 3:13 remaining in the game. 68-27, Southside has been in control since early going in that first quarter. We got Northside ball. Inbounds to Parteet. Parteet being guarded by Amaya Jones. Tries to get a screen from Schindler. Can't rub off it. Schindler's going to get the ball off the bounce. Look for Parteet, and Amaya Jones is going to get hit with the foul on the floor. Just the 16th foul. Should be Northside ball underneath the basket. Parteet will look to inbound. Just under 3 minutes remaining. Sub in, number 10, Shakira Lacey. Out is number 50, Tony Starks. Leaves the game with 1 point. Parteet looks to inbound underneath the basket. They go out to the wing. Schindler can't get to it. In the passing lane was number 14, Darian Hackbarth. Knocked it away. Inbound to Schindler. Schindler going to come back to Clark. Clark looks for Parteet. Parteet gets it stripped. Nice play that time. Chanel Tyra with the bucket. Her 4th point of the game. Maya Jones out to Hackbarth. Lacey in the corner to Gonzalez. Gonzalez dribble drive, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Schindler. Turnover, and Amaya Jones is going to pick up the loose ball. 2:20 remaining. She's going to launch a 3. No good. Marshall knocked it away from Makeba Jones. Picks up now here with Clark. Clark takes it across the timeline. Mr. Parteet knocked away by number 10 in white. Lacey will stay north side ball. 2:04 remaining. North had trouble in inbound, but does get it into Clark. Up top to Schindler. Schindler gets a screen from Clark. It's going to go to Marshall. Marshall hands it to Parteet, and they're going to get a foul call. Just under 2 minutes to go. 7th team fouls. Northside should go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. They will. Parteet will head to the line now. Makeba Jones will come out and take a seat. That'll probably be her last minutes of the game this evening. This one's good for Parteet. Second one good as well. 68-31. As Coach Goodwell is going to take a 20-second timeout. Up 37. As this is SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Hospital. Please like our Facebook page. We're at 260 Sports on Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel free of charge, of course, for all of our highlight clips and full game videos of high school varsity sports in Fort Wayne and the surrounding area. Give a big thank you. Athletic Director Tim Burton, always a generous host here at Southside High School. As we look to inbound off the timeout, just under 2 minutes to go. Jones try to rub off a screen of Caudill. Hackbarth sets a screen. Caudill has the post down low. They're going to skip it to the top of the key. Maya Jones, minute and a half. Minute and a half remaining. Kick out. Gonzalez, dribble drive, 8-footer, no good, rebounded by number 22, Tyra. Outlet to Parteet. Parteet leaves it to Clark. Has Marshall, finds her on the skip. Marshall for 3, back rim, no good. Got her own rebound, put it back up, no good. Got her own rebound again, and just lost control. Gonzalez picks it up, and she'll head in for the lay-in. Adea Gonzalez with her 6th point, 70-31. 45 seconds remaining. Gonna go foul called on Southside. Just what Coach Goodwell didn't want, I can assume. Up big, 39 points here in the 4th quarter, 42 seconds remaining. Right rim, no good. Second attempt coming for Chanel Tyra. Front rim, no good, rebounded by Amaya Jones. Lacey, she's going to take it back out, 35 seconds remaining. Can hold it to the buzzer. what a showcase of defense by Southside, holding Northside to 31 points. It was 21-1 at the end of the first quarter, so Northside has battled back. Little 5-foot jumper by Hackbarth gives her 5 points, 10 seconds, steal, no good. That's off of Maya Jones, 7.8 seconds remaining. Northside look to inbound. This will probably be it here at Don Reichert Gymnasium on the campus of Southside High School. SummitCitySports.com brought to you by Parkview Hospital. Partite with the runner, no good. Rebounded by Southside, and that will do it. 72-31. Southside comes out and now is 2-2 in conference play. Northside falls to 0-2 in conference play. This is SummitCitySports.com brought to you by Parkview Hospital. For Carrington Thompson, I am Tim Atkinson. We'll join you on the next game.